Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your monthly reading for May 2019. Please excuse my absence. I've been traveling and hopping around from city to city and have not been settled down in one place for enough time for me to get my readings going. So here we are, and you'll see my situation switching up every once in a while. Please bear with me, and I hope we can make this enjoyable for you guys. All right. So this is your May reading. I'm going to be using the Goddess Tarot by Chris Wilder. Let's get into it. I'm going to pull 5 cards. First card is situation, second is you, third is surrounding, fourth is outcome, and then the underlying energy after all of that. Every time I pull a card, I'm going to pull one from underneath the deck as a clarifier. So let's get a card for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the situation for May 2019. The first card is a situation for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019. What is the situation for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019? What is the situation for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Beautiful. We've got 2 of Cups. Soulmate connection, partnership, true love union. On the bottom, love. Oh, amazing. I love it. Beautiful. Somebody's in love. All right. So let's get a card representing you, Cancer. Can we please get a card representing Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019. I like to see this for you guys. Let's hope things stay positive here. Can we get a card representing Cancer? 5 of Pentacles. On the bottom, 0. The Fool card, but here with Goddess Tara, is a new beginning, a new adventure, a fresh, clean slate. All right. What's around you? What's surrounding you, Cancer? The energy surrounding Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019. Again, I love this goddess. She keeps coming out. Goddess Yamanya. And some people pronounce her name as, I think, Yamoja. And on the bottom, Princess of Cups. This is like the Knight of Cups. Alright. Very emotional, healing, wonderful, loving time. Ooh. Ooh. Outcome. Goddess Saraswati and 4 of Wands and transformation with Goddess Ukamochi representing the death position. All right, let's talk about it. 2 of Cups. We want to see that in a reading. If it was a love reading especially, now this is a general reading, but it looks like it's going into a love reading. 2 of Cups is a soulmate connection. You can see these people here. They're dressed in kind of wedding finery. In a general sense, it can be a wonderful partnership, a soulmate connection. And there's all types of soulmates. But here in a love reading, because we've even got the Lovers card represented by the goddess Venus. Venus, goddess of love. And here it's saying a perfect partnership, soulmate connection, true love. This is what's on the table for May 2019. With this card representing the lover's position in the major arcana, it's also speaking to a choice or a decision that needs to be made. Now, why would one have to make a choice about such a wonderful, beautiful, true love, soulmate connection with Goddess Venus showing up? Why? Because you, Cancer, you got 5 of Pentacles. This is a card of lack of faith, lack of trust, lack of funds, just lack. Okay, and sometimes it's about this rebellious energy of doing something your own way, going solo, away from the crowd, something that is going to lead to a path that doesn't have much support. I'm sure there's another path that could have had so much more support, but you've chosen to turn your back on that for whatever reason, to go your own way. Why? Because there's an adventure here with Goddess Tara. This is another major arcana card, and everybody knows Goddess Tara is one of my favorites, if not favorite. This is representing that enlightened energy. Goddess Tara is an enlightened Buddhist deity, enlightened Buddha. She's representing here the traditional tarot's Fool position, representing that innocence, divinely being guided, having a new adventure, packing light, no heavy burdens, excited, optimistic, happy, happy-go-lucky, free energy of this new beginning, this new clean slate that you've got. So it might be that you've chosen to go on a path that isn't so supported, that you've turned your back on this true love connection because you are going your own way. Why? Because you're pursuing your own adventure, a new clean slate, fresh start. But this is the situation for May. Okay, so I would advise you to think carefully about this. You've got around you Goddess Yamanya, and again in other cultures pronounced Yamoja, I believe. And thank you for the people who've been commenting and correcting. I haven't had a chance to look up the proper pronunciation, and I've only done a little bit of Googling about this goddess. She's been showing up for the last 2 weeks plus, and it's been a strong influence. I'll give you a quick story. There was a picture, I was looking at mermaids and, you know, these ocean goddesses type of energy pictures on, I think it was Pixabay or something, where I was looking for thumbnails for my videos. And I saw this beautiful mermaid picture, and I couldn't get the name of where this mermaid was located. So, you know, fast forward, I'm traveling here last few days, and something just like got me off the beaten track onto a side road, down another side road, and there was that goddess outside in a fountain with another mermaid goddess right next to her. And I was like, this is again Goddess Yamanya or Goddess Yamoja showing up. She's been a heavy influence, this big water influence right now. For you, Cancer, I know I was going off on a sidetrack here, but I have to say she's popped up once already. I believe it was for Aquarius. And now here she is again. So thank you so much, Goddess Yamanya. Let's talk about her. This is about temperance, balance. Whatever has been out of balance, bringing it back into balance. If you've been eating too much junk food, drinking too much, whatever has been out of whack, out of balance, it's saying this period of healing, especially with this strong water energy. If you're nearby an ocean or salt water or whatever, it's saying these baths, water, it's something that's going to be extremely healing for you. At the same time, bringing balance back into your life is something that's around you, this influence. Backed up and clarified with more water energy with the Princess of Cups. In traditional tarot, it's the Knight of Cups. It's very romantic, dreamy energy. The person who writes poetry, plays guitar, all this type of thing. So what do we see, Cancer? We see you feeling like you need to go your own way, depriving yourself, going, okay, no, this is not for me. I need to start something fresh and clean because, you know, for whatever reason you don't have faith or trust in this situation. But I would urge you to look at the situation again, because it's a true love connection. It's quite powerful. You've got the Two of Cups, best of partnerships, backed up by the Lovers and Venus. Again, with the Lovers card, it's also this choice that needs to be made. And maybe you're being torn between your own personal agenda and a romance that just has popped up perhaps inconveniently for you, and yet you may be feeling like turning your back, but it's a wonderful opportunity. The Princess of Cups and Knight of Cups, it's not a very committed energy in terms of, it's not like they're offering you marriage or something, and that they want to, you know, pick out neighboring, you know, I don't know, burial plots or whatever, and have, you know, your wedding planned. This is not that kind of energy. There's somebody who is very romantic, very loving. They like to fall in love. They're exciting. They're you know, they make you feel whimsical and romantic. That kind of energy, Leonardo DiCaprio energy. Okay, they'll want to fall deeply, but if there's also an expiration date sometimes to these younger court cards for the cups. But it's gonna bring healing. It looks like this romance, this love is all around you, and is bringing great healing to you, bringing things back into balance wherever you've been depriving yourself or feeling lack. Now, in the outcome, you've got Goddess Saraswati representing the High Priestess position in the major arcana. Goddess Saraswati is one of the three main Hindu goddesses. She's the goddess of the arts, creativity, intelligence, wisdom. That's why she's representing the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. When she pops up, it's like something is going to be revealed. A secret's going to be revealed, or sometimes it can indicate that the future or the outcome is a secret. Okay? But this Goddess Saraswati here, with the High Priestess, is someone's a passive energy. Okay, it's not someone who, Saraswati is more active. She will help and show up. But the High Priestess is this empowered feeling of knowing a secret. This very, you know, see beyond the veil, knowing every thought, every outcome, everything that's going to happen, knowing the past, like the Akashic Records type of energy with the High Priestess. Now, clarifying this, you've got the Four of Wands. For some of you, it looks like it's going to be a reunion that could possibly end up into a wedding, or a reunion at a wedding. Now, the Four of Wands is what happens after, obviously, the Three of Wands, where you get your ships to come in full of the treasures. You sell those goodies, you make your money, you make your coin, and then you build a solid foundation with the Four of Wands. 11-11, okay? Very healing, peaceful time. It looks like this is going to be possibly ending in a marriage for you. Okay, you see these two people cheersing here? This same couple, like this engagement ceremony, possibly this wedding partnership situation, and here celebrating this now. It's a card of rites of passage as well, like graduations and marriage. So I feel like even if you try to deny yourself, or you're trying to turn your back on it, it's going to show up. It's a strong influence. You've got four major arcana here, okay, for May. It's divinely guided. Now you've got transformation with Goddess Ukamochi and the underlying energy representing a hugely transformative time, the end of an old way of being, end of a karmic cycle. All right, let's continue with Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles now. I'm going to pick one from the top and one from the bottom. Can we get a card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019, please? My presence is my power. So showing up. And on the bottom, I surrender it all. Yes, I suggest that, honestly. With this kind of wonderful energy around you, this is not energy to take it lightly. It's not people who are playing around. This is mature, wise, healing, loving energy. All right. This is Rochelle Sharman's crystal reading cards. It's going to give us a beautiful crystal to work with, as well as a chakra that needs healing or working with. This is for Cancer. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Lovers. Soul Connection Crystal. Master Teacher card. This is relating to all the chakras as well for healing. Do you see, even in your crystal card, you can't run away? Lovers. And you got lovers over here in the 6th position of the major arcana, love. It is a lover's card. Okay? You've got love in the cards. That's what you've got in the card. That's so exciting for you. All right. Let's move this underlying energy over here. And I'm going to put the crystal over here. Looks like it's marriage for you, for reals. Okay, and on the bottom, let's take a peek. Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Another Master Teacher card. Ancient Wisdom. This is very soulmate connection, man. Like past life energy connection. Good for you guys. I love it. I'm so happy. If there's any sign that's all about love and loyalty and, you know, sticking through it and being vulnerable and open, as Cancer. And I hate giving Cancer bad readings in love. This is so great. I'm so happy for you guys. All right, let me read this Soul Connection Crystal. Woohoo! I wish I could scream, but I'm traveling and these walls are paper thin and already I can hear people snooping. One sec. Soul Connection Crystal. Clear and smoky quartz is related to all the chakras. Realizing true union and unity with another, creating personal balance. Realizing true union and unity with another. Realizing unity and oneness with self, creating peace and harmony, enhancing communication, connecting to nature and the arts. You are encouraged. You may have been waiting for this kind of relationship to manifest in which you can feel a deep connection with another, and now it has arrived. Whatever your situation may be, this card is confirming that you are currently attracting a soulmate connection into your life. This soul union is the deepest mirror and reflection one can experience. As you share this deep union with another, you often feel a depth of love deeper than you may have ever experienced before. This opening of the heart can sometimes be challenging due to painful experiences around love that have kept your heart closed because of the fear of being hurt. You are encouraged to work with the devas to assist you in healing these old painful wounds. Open your heart fully as you deepen in your love for yourself and your beloved. This is perfect timing for you and a powerful opportunity to experience love and connection on a deeper level. Believe and know that you are deserving of this divine love. Allow this love to flow into every aspect of your life and open to the bliss and joy it creates on all levels. This card can also indicate that a friendship, child, or animal present in your life is a deep soul companion here to share love, healing, and growth. All right, now let's read about Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Again, of course, all the chakras are related, found in all types of quartz crystal, so double quartz here. Awakening to ancient wisdom, finding support and guidance for the future, developing a deeper connection to your heart, awakening of our divine connection to our planet. It is time to stop looking outside yourself for the answers and time to look inward to the wisdom that is awaiting you. Everything you require to move forward or deal with a situation is already present, and you are encouraged to connect to this wisdom, to believe in yourself, and to action this in your life. All the wisdom learned from this life and each lifetime you have ever lived lies within you. It holds your deep personal truth, and it is time to believe in yourself and in the decisions and choices you have made in life. Although we all have access to this ancient wisdom at all times, this is a special time when this connection is amplified. Open up, connect, and allow this wisdom to flow into your world as it guides you on your path of deep personal growth and expansion. Another reason you may have pulled this card today is that it is a recognition that you are already connecting to this ancient wisdom, and new awareness and knowledge are awakening within you. So make sure to honor and listen to this inner guidance. Take some time to sit in silence with the magical card and Crystal Deva in your sacred space, and allow this wisdom to awaken in every cell of your being. The Devas are supporting you now. Trust and believe in the ancient wisdom and hold within you and allow it to be your guiding light. You may even feel drawn to write and record this new guidance in a special sacred journal. All right. Okay, now let's move on to the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we please get a card from the top and from the bottom for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019, please. Whoa, too much. There. Oh, two fell. Okay. Check on the bottom. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, so we're going to take all three, okay? On the first one was this one. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Wonder what that's about. It's very straightforward. All right, so since we have three, we'll put them all here. Next one. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And wedding. Okay, so right off the bat, we see what's going on here. We're healing family issues. That's where you're getting that lack. Five of Pentacles, lack of faith, lack of trust, right? Trying to turn your back, go your own way here because of whatever's happened in your own personal life. And that kind of translates over to wedding as well. With the wedding card, it's got three different meanings, okay? If you're single, it's saying you've been single up until now because your parents' relationship affected your outlook on marriage and, you know, long-term commitments. If you're someone who's been in dating, it's saying it can move on to that next phase where you're meeting somebody who could be the one. Now, if you are engaged or something, or dating long term, also could mean that there's a wedding coming up, okay? Any way you slice it, it's speaking to past issues, especially with your family, your parents' marriage, leaving you with some kind of bitter feelings about love, romance, relationships. In addition to whoever it is that you've been surrounded by, or you're interested in, or who's interested in you, the romantic interests, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. You see this person, very kind of spiffy and dandy looking. Cupid's there, he's hit, but these two people don't quite look like the same kind of type. But they look real, and they look down to earth, and they look interesting to speak with or to engage with here. So let's just read a little bit. I'm going to read a little bit about keep an open mind. But definitely you guys can see that there's this resistance on your part, right? Okay, so the romance angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet, even if there isn't an initial attraction. Or at the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. But definitely, it looks like it could be a wedding indicated, double wedding indicated with the Four of Wands and the wedding card. All right, so now finally we've got the Divine Feminine Oracle cards from Megan Watterson. This is full of goddesses, saints, ascended masters from all over the world. Let's see what goddess guidance we get for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019, please. We've already got beautiful goddess Saraswati, Yamanya, Tara, and Venus. Doesn't get better. And goddess Ukamochi. A great transformation. It's a new beginning for sure. With death and the new beginnings with the Fool card, it's the end of an old chapter and the beginning of a new, wonderful, love-filled chapter here for you, Cancer, and I love that. There we go. Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Lovely. All right, so let's leave her there. And on the bottom, we've got Thekla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Do you see? I don't know how this resonates for you, Cancer, but in both of the goddesses, they've got a tiger and a lioness. Tigress and a lioness. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's read about it. Now I'm interested. Now I know with Goddess Thekla, it was persecution for her beliefs, her religious beliefs. And so there were so many attempts at sabotaging her to the point where, you know, putting her with wild sea lions. And, you know, she escaped unscathed, putting her with wild lions. And, you know, they would come and lick her feet. And she was, you know, not even attacked. Overcoming so many obstacles because she was divinely protected. Now let's read about Goddess Miao Shan. It's not in alphabetical order, so I'm going to have to look her up. 108. It's a very auspicious number there, 108. Okay. So when your soul selects her card, the author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us, but we have to give ourselves to the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves in a story where we see the world from the bottom up or through another's eyes or heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old Etruscan merce, which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have compassion for people who have never harmed us personally. But mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give something of ourselves, which is symbolized by Miao Shan giving her eyes and arms to the king. It can feel like a great sacrifice to be so giving towards someone who has given us nothing but suffering. Here's where the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. When the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed on him, Miao Shan transformed into her true manifestation as the 1,000-armed Kuan Yin. Miao Shan is a reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We are not harming the person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love and light that is already ours. Soul Voice Meditation. Who can I give mercy to in this moment? Intention. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Now, just reading that, I remember a little bit about this. I'm going to read you a little bit about Miao Shan, because basically her father tried to sabotage her all the time. Miao Shan represents the incarnation and fulfillment of mercy. She was a Chinese princess who was believed to have lived during the Tang Dynasty and to have been the incarnation of the goddess Kuan Yin. She was the daughter of a king who wanted her to marry a wealthy man in order to secure more wealth and power for himself. When she refused, the king sent her to live in a monastery on a secluded island off the coast of China. When the king found out that Miao Shan had transformed the barren island into a paradise, he got so angry that he ordered the monastery to be burned to the ground. But when Miao Shan saw the monastery in flames, she pricked the tip of her tongue with a hairpin and magically summoned a storm that put out the fire. The king then ordered Miao Shan's execution, but no blade or sword could kill her. Instead, each weapon shattered into pieces before touching her body. After several attempts, a gorgeous glowing white tiger appeared and spirited Miao Shan away. The tiger took her to meet Yama, the ruler of hell. Miao Shan immediately heard the suffering of the souls all around her, and one by one she liberated them with the fierce power of her empathy. Yama had to send Miao Shan away because she was transforming hell into heaven. He gave her the peach of longevity as a gift. Miao Shan meditated for many years on the island of Putuo Shan. News reached her that the king was on the verge of death and that he needed the eyes and arms of a person without anger in order to live. Miao Shan gave him her eyes and arms. The king was revived and came to honor the person who had saved his life. When he saw that his savior was Miao Shan, he fell to his knees, humbled by the extent of her mercy. Wow, that's quite giving. I don't think I'd be so kind. My goodness. All right, Thekla. Let's read about Goddess Thekla. Thank you, Goddess Miao Shan. She was the embodiment of Kuan Yin. Goddess Thekla. (44) When your soul selects her card, Thekla's story echoes from the ancient world to the modern world. Your life is up to you. Yes, there is the power of prayer, of faith, of asking for all possible spiritual support, but there's also divine will within each of us. It's will that's aligned with the soul's purpose. We remember what true power is when we divest all outside authority of the power we had been giving them. Power is calling back all the control we give to others to dictate our lives, our potential life partners, our family members, our culture, even our ego's idea of who we should be. Thekla reminds us that we do not need permission to be who we are. We can cut our hair short and baptize ourselves. We are not bound by anything except the dictates of our own soul. Her mudra is one of awe and wonder. We all have the power right now within us to take our life into our own hands. That's the source of fire itself, the divine will to call back our spiritual authority and claim this life as our soul's own. Soul voice meditation. Where can I give where have I given my power away? Intention. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. All right, so that was the reading for May 2019. Thank you to the goddesses. There's true love in the works here. For May, I see marriage, and I see true love, a wedding, and I see you kind of trying to resist, but it looks like resistance is futile. Okay, you will be surrendering it all, because just show up. Okay, whatever family issues you've had, going to be a major transformation for the better. You've got all this beautiful goddess energy telling you that it's true love. It's a soulmate connection. It's a deep connection, and they only mean well for you. All right, Cancer, that was your beautiful reading for May. I really enjoyed it. Check back for your weekly readings. I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.